family. Our goal in life is to put these folks on a pedestal and have them tell their story. Now, this isn't really very novel. There's a pretty big luxury brand called Hermès, which does this as well, and as does LVMH. They open their different maisons to certain people who get invited every year. And why do they do this? And why am I showing this? Because this horse is actually in one of Hermès' headquarters in Switzerland. I was invited there several years ago. This is in their lobby. And what did I see there? I saw artisans. A little bit of product, but I saw mostly artisans. There were watchmakers and people who worked leather. And it's absolutely fascinating. And I can assure you, if you're not interested in that, if you're not interested in the product and you see it online, you see it in a store, it's behind a case. Okay, awesome. Once you talk to this guy and you understand his motivations, you understand why he's doing this, how long he's been doing this, how many generations of watchmakers have existed before him, and you have a conversation with this person, I can assure you, you fall in love with that product and you want it because you're not buying the product. You're buying this guy's heart, you're buying this guy's experience, you're buying this guy's soul and his time. Now the product has value, now it can be a luxury product. And we do the same thing, essentially, except we are much more digitized since we don't yet have retail locations. Great. Every product we have online always has some sort of video or interaction with the artisan behind the product. Here she's explaining how to drink her herbal tea, how to prepare it, how you can store it, and more importantly, like why she did it, why she created this mix, right? What was the point, and why did she partner with us? So it comes from her. And we also have shoppable videos. So while she's explaining what she's doing, the person can also click on there and actually go to the shop, which is really important because a lot of brands, I think, separate content from shoppability or e-commerce. So they have a website maybe and a blog somewhere, and you can read great content there, but then on the e-commerce side, it's just transactional. And we feel that's not really the right way to do it. We feel that every opportunity you have, you must blend the two. Why not? Right? It makes total sense. And so during events, part of the events I said earlier, it's mostly about marketing, that's true, but it's also about content because we interview these chefs. This is Jacques Courcelle, he's one of the top 3 chefs in the world, probably a 3-star Michelin, super nice guy who partnered with us. We did some events with him in Switzerland, had a blast. And then he's meeting the young lady that I was showing you before, the herbal tea lady. And we put these guys together too, they've never met before. So it's very interesting to watch the interaction between them and also obviously with the customers. And here we have a woman who makes honey in Geneva. She's the top one in Switzerland. Super nice. On the lower left we have a winemaker. And then you see musicians in the kitchen in I call them shows that we did where we actually brought in professional musicians. And this is all content. And it's content about the people, but it's also instructional, right? So this is one of the biggest fish authorities, seafood authorities in Paris. And he's instructing folks or showing them like how to pick, shellfish, how to do this and that. So that's kind of what we do. And sometimes we spend entire afternoons warning off bees when we have to go filming somebody who actually raises them for a living and makes some of the best honey in Switzerland. So that's the fun. That's also the fun of working this. But at the end of the day, here's what I want you to take away from this. The focus is not so much on the product anymore. It's much more about the artisan behind the product. And it's also very important on sustainability. Hermès got in trouble several years ago because the alligator farms they used, the animals were not very well treated. You can't get away with that stuff anymore. So the product's important. Yeah, sure, I want my $30,000 Bertin back, but not if the artisan is not properly taken care of and recognized, and certainly not if the animals or any part of the environment is harmed in the process of making that product. That's a shift, that's a significant shift in the industry. So stories, emotion equals lifeblood of luxury brands. Stories